Before we even get started, take one quick second right now to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Share this video with a friend, a brother, or any man you care about. Because today, we're not just talking about aging, we're rewriting what it means to be a man over 60. Have you ever seen a man in his 70s walk into a room and instantly light it up? He stands tall, speaks with quiet strength, and looks like he could still run a marathon if he felt like it. Meanwhile, a man just 10 years younger might shuffle in slowly, shoulders hunched, eyes tired. What makes the difference? Is it some rare gene? A secret vitamin injection? Absolutely not. It all comes down to choices. Simple, daily choices that stack up over time and decide whether you stay vibrant or fade away. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to make the choices that keep your energy high, your confidence unshakable, and your life full of purpose, no matter your age. Trust me, you'll want to watch this video all the way to the end, because I'll share a powerful bonus tip that could transform your mornings forever. A hidden truth. For decades, I've heard countless men say, well, it's all downhill after 60. They say it jokingly, but behind that laugh is fear. When I was growing up, I had an uncle named Richard. He was 67 when I first noticed he started skipping family tennis matches. He claimed he was too busy, but the truth? He felt drained, embarrassed by his fading stamina. Instead of fighting back, he accepted it, like many men do. But here's the thing. Your energy doesn't vanish overnight because of age alone. It disappears because of slow daily neglect. Society, and yes, even billion-dollar health industries, want you to believe that fatigue and loss of desire are your destiny, that you need injections, pills, and expensive procedures. But what if the real solution is as simple as adding certain fruits to your daily habits? Today, I'll show you how to harness 3 powerful fruits to reignite that inner fire, and I'll do it without selling you a single supplement bottle. The man who lost his spark. A few years ago, I met a man named Robert at a community seminar on active aging. He was 69, recently retired, and looked defeated. He told me, "I've lost my zest. I wake up feeling like I'm already behind. My wife jokes that I'm like a car running on empty." I asked him about his diet. He shrugged. "I eat what's convenient." Here's what we discovered. Robert wasn't fueling his body or mind. He was living on autopilot, choosing easy over necessary. I introduced him to 3 simple fruits. No fancy powders, no mystery pills. And his transformation was so impressive that his grandson signed him up for a 5K run that summer. Let's break down those fruits one by one. Fruit number 1, the red powerhouse. Pomegranate. When most people hear pomegranate, they imagine a fancy holiday fruit platter or a sticky mess. But this bright red fruit is so much more. It's a true warrior when it comes to protecting and restoring your blood flow. I like to think of your arteries and veins as highways. Over the years, those highways develop potholes, traffic jams, and even dangerous blockages. The pomegranate acts like a dedicated team of road workers, clearing out the junk and smoothing the path so traffic, or in this case your blood, can flow freely. What makes this fruit so special? It's loaded with polyphenols, especially a compound called punicalagin, which helps your body produce more nitric oxide. This molecule is like a magic signal telling your blood vessels to relax and expand. When they do, blood moves better throughout your body, including to areas that might have been, let's say, underperforming. A groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Urology revealed that men who drank pomegranate juice every day experienced remarkable improvements in blood flow and even erectile function in as little as 2 weeks. That's right, not 2 months, not 2 years, but just 2 weeks. I remember a man named Robert who was struggling with confidence and felt disconnected from his own body. I suggested he start his mornings with 6 ounces of pure pomegranate juice. A few weeks later, he returned to my office practically glowing. He said, "Doc, I feel like a new man. My wife even calls me her Red Panther now. I'm not entirely sure what she means by that, but let's just say she's been a lot happier too." Robert's story is proof that sometimes the solution isn't a prescription or an expensive procedure. Sometimes, it's as simple as adding the right fruit to your daily routine. So before you reach for another pill, consider reaching for a pomegranate. Your body, and maybe your partner, will thank you. Fruit number 2, the green craftsman, avocado. Most people see an avocado and think of guacamole at a party or a trendy toast at a fancy cafe. But to me, an avocado is a powerful green tool, a natural testosterone booster hiding in plain sight. I'll never forget Joe, a 73-year-old former firefighter I met a few years ago. Joe was the type of guy you couldn't miss at any gathering. Big laugh, big stories, always the life of the party. But when he sat in my office one afternoon, his shoulders were slumped and his voice had lost its usual spark. "Doc," he said, almost in a whisper, "I just don't feel like myself anymore. It's like the fire inside me is gone." What Joe didn't realize is that testosterone isn't just about building muscle or sexual health. It's the spirit of a man. It's the quiet confidence you feel when you wake up excited to tackle the day, the warmth in your laugh, and the strength in your handshake. Avocados, with their creamy texture and rich flavor, are a secret weapon for restoring that inner fire. They're full of healthy monounsaturated fats, the exact building blocks your body needs to create testosterone naturally. They also deliver vitamin B, magnesium, and zinc, which together help balance hormones and keep cortisol, the stress hormone that can crush your testosterone levels, in check. Joe started adding just half an avocado to his meals each day. Within weeks, he noticed he had more energy at the gym, felt more positive, and even rejoined a local salsa dancing class he used to love. I'll never forget the moment he called me after his first class back. He laughed and said, "Doc, I don't know if it's the avocado or the music, but I feel like I'm 30 again." Joe's story is living proof that sometimes all it takes to feel alive again isn't a fancy treatment. It's just a simple green fruit on your plate. Fruit number 3, the golden charger, banana. When most people think of bananas, they picture something boring, a quick snack you grab on the way out the door or toss into a lunchbox. But this humble yellow fruit might be one of the most powerful tools for rebuilding your daily energy and mental sharpness. I remember my neighbor, Samuel, who was 75 at the time. He looked perpetually exhausted, like a worn-out engine running on fumes. Most mornings, he'd skip breakfast entirely, claiming he wasn't hungry. By mid-morning, he'd already be slumped over in his favorite rocking chair, nodding off before lunch even started. One day, after hearing him complain about his constant fatigue, I suggested he start his mornings with a simple banana. Nothing fancy, just a good old banana paired with a bit of natural peanut butter and a glass of water. Samuel looked at me like I had just recommended rocket fuel. But to his surprise, within a week, he came knocking on my door with a grin as wide as a summer sunrise. "I don't just feel more awake," he told me. "I feel truly alive again." Bananas are packed with potassium, a key mineral that supports healthy blood pressure and keeps blood flowing smoothly throughout your body. They also deliver magnesium and vitamin B6, both essential for keeping your nerves firing properly and your mood steady. And here's a secret. Bananas also contain tryptophan, a compound your body converts into serotonin, that magical feel-good hormone that helps you stay calm, positive, and focused. After adding bananas to his morning routine, Samuel didn't just stay awake, he transformed. He started taking brisk morning walks around the neighborhood, chatting up old friends, and even joined a local gardening club. It was like watching someone get a second chance at youth. So the next time you see a banana sitting on your counter, don't dismiss it as just another snack. See it for what it really is, a golden key to unlocking better energy, clearer thinking, and a brighter spirit every single day. Building your morning foundation. The Synergy Plan. Imagine starting your morning not with a rushed cup of coffee and a stale piece of toast, but with a powerful combination that literally sets the stage for the rest of your day and your life. I call this simple yet transformative habit the Morning Vitality Trio. It's like having a personal orchestra playing a symphony inside your body, each instrument working together to build your energy, strength, and focus. Here's what it looks like. You begin with a glass of pomegranate juice, about 6 ounces. This bright, tangy drink acts like a traffic controller for your blood vessels, telling them to open up and let blood flow smoothly to every corner of your body, including those critical areas that make you feel like a strong, confident man. Next, you add half an avocado. Don't underestimate this creamy green powerhouse. It brings in healthy fats and crucial nutrients that help stabilize your hormones, especially testosterone, which often declines after 60. With better hormonal balance, you don't just feel physically stronger, you reclaim that spark, that fire that makes you want to tackle each day head-on. Finally, top it off with a banana. This sweet yellow fruit offers steady, reliable energy that lasts. It supports your muscles, your brain, and even your mood by providing potassium and other nutrients that help keep blood pressure stable and nerves calm. Together, these three ingredients create a force multiplier effect. They don't just work individually, they amplify each other's benefits in ways no supplement or expensive tonic can replicate. Most men who try this combination start noticing subtle but powerful changes within a week. Waking up without that heavy fog, feeling more present in conversations, shaking hands with more confidence, and even finding new joy in activities they had given up on. So tomorrow morning, instead of defaulting to an old routine that leaves you feeling empty, choose to fuel your body with intention. The Morning Vitality Trio isn't just a meal, it's a statement that you're ready to keep living fully, no matter your age. The deeper lesson. It's not just about fruit. After spending decades talking with men from every walk of life, retired athletes, teachers, truck drivers, and proud grandfathers, I've discovered one simple truth. Aging itself is not your real opponent. The real enemy is surrender. Too often, men over 60 believe the lie that it's too late to change. They start to shrink into the background, convinced that their best days are behind them. They fear becoming invisible, no longer strong enough to protect their loved ones or passionate enough to keep intimacy alive. This silent fear weighs heavier than any physical ailment. But here's what I've seen over and over again. Your body and spirit are far more resilient than you think. When you begin to invest in yourself, even in small ways, like changing your morning routine or adding nutrient-rich foods, your entire life can transform. I remember one client, Martin, who at 74 thought he was too old to start exercising again. He used to love hiking, but had convinced himself he was too fragile. One day, he decided to take a short walk around his block instead of staying glued to the TV. That small choice sparked a chain reaction. Within months, he was back on local trails, breathing fresh air, and feeling stronger than he had in decades. Every sunrise offers a brand new page in your story. You don't have to accept the narrative that society hands you, that you're meant to slow down, step aside, and fade away. You can choose to step forward, write your own chapters, and show the world that vitality doesn't have an expiration date. The most important investment you can ever make isn't in stocks, cars, or fancy gadgets. It's in your health and your spirit. No matter your age, you can become stronger, more confident, and more alive. You just need the courage to take that first step, and keep taking it every single day.